So this is just going to be a little insight on the knock sensor issues with the 2015 and up WRX basically. Sorry about all the rain noise. So I've had this issue now twice, and it's only when it rains. The Bank 1 knock sensor is on top of the engine, and there's like a little bit of a dip in the top of the engine where water will sit, and then the knock sensor like freaks out or whatever, like if it gets water in the connector and all that kind of shit. There's nothing really you can do about it. It doesn't mean your car is fucking blowing up. This is a stage 1 tuned car. I have a dyno tune, not an OTS map. I got a real dyno tune. So troubleshoot, my engine light came on. Read codes, so it's like P0327. Yeah. So knock 1 sensor circuit low input. So it's just pissed off that it's wet. So, and what it'll do is, anytime you touch the throttle, it'll show, see it's all zeroed out. Anytime you touch the throttle, so right now I'm revving it, and now my knock sensor is working because I've been sitting here for a minute and the water has evaporated. But it'll just read like 4.27 or 4.29, whatever, and so that triggers your engine light to turn on because your knock sensor thinks that you know that there's rod knock. There's clearly not. So now that mine's reading correctly, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and reset your ECU. So you go to troubleshoot, or you're going to turn off the car. Turn your key on. You're going to hit reset ECU. Let that do that. Alright, ECU reset successfully. Turn off the key. It says you can just turn it off, leave it off. I like to take it out. And then you're going to hit continue. Now you're going to wait 15 seconds, it said. So I just go back to the gauges. Go and wait a second. Now, if you did it correctly, you'll notice that when you put the clutch all the way in and you turn the key, you're going to have to hold the key for a second until the car even starts cranking. That way you know that you reset the ECU. And you should also not, from what I was told from my tuner, you shouldn't be getting into boost for the first 5 miles or so after you reset the ECU, just because it needs to relearn everything. So yeah, I'm going to turn the key, see if you guys will be able to see this. Alright, there, you'll be able to see that I'm going to turn the key and keep holding it to the start position, and it's going to take a second to start. Holding, now it started. Okay, so then now no engine light, there's clearly no knock or anything like that. So that's how you get that fixed. Basically, like I said, just water sits on top of the fucking knock sensor and fucks it up. Mine could be messed up, I'm not totally sure, but that's just what you gotta do to reset the ECU and then get the engine light off. Hope this is helpful.